Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 98 of this Let's Play Crusader Kings II. This is the March of the Vikings, and we are marching! We finally made it a little bit further to the south and east, having taken out Ruthenia. We are now the king of Ruthenia, although technically we're not, but we own the entire kingdom. There is one... Actually, why aren't we the king? Because they have to own one province, which is stopping me apparently, because I can't usurp it. Cannot usurp sole primary title of a ruler of another religion who still holds lands within it. Where does he hold lands within? Don't tell me it's here. No, that's both Rus. So where does Ruthenia still own lands within Rus? Unless it's one of these. And why is the crest of Scandinavia appearing down here? Oh right, because we own a temple there. Poland, Scandinavia, Poland, Pereslaval, which we can take really easily. Rus. So how the hell has Ruthenia still got it? I mean, yes, I know we have a truce, I'm just kind of curious. What is stopping us? Lithuania's over there, Mordvar, Poltosk, Sarkol. What is stopping us? Unless you own some lands in Byzantine, but there's no crests. So it's not that. No crests up here. Nope. That little bit is Rus, but we've already checked that. No crests. Oh, hello. What's this? Kingdom of Lithuania. But Lithuania is separate. So it's not that either. Although they do actually own most of Vitebsk except for the capital. I have no idea why we haven't taken the Kingdom of Ruthenia. Anyway, not a huge problem. We'll just keep hold of the Kingdom of Sweden and the duchies that we have here as direct vassals. Plus we have a whole bunch of tribal territories which we are going to try and build up to being feudal. We need to wait until they become Germanic and then we can flip them, hopefully. In the meantime, we are massively over our domain limit size. So we're going to wait a bit of time before we go on our spending spree, which is what I had rather hoped to be able to do. Between episodes, I did notice that we are well under our retinue limit again, so I know I was warned against doing this, but I'm just going to hire a whole bunch more, stick you on the boat and send you wherever the rest of my retinues are. Send you over here, and you come over to Warsha. It'll cost a bit to have them reinforce. Our total income will be down a bit. Massive defensive pact being formed against us because we did just take an entire kingdom. Oh, that's what's going to stop us from taking Pereslaval for a very short time. Conquest of Pereslaval. No one would join against us, so we could do it, technically. I have a new heir, Sigrid Alf's daughter. Ah! We have a daughter, whom shall be known as Mordred. So we need to not marry her off unmatrilineally. She has to be married off matrilineally, just in case. She is our eldest child right now. Bloody hell, that is a huge defensive pact forming. My liege, since I already got land, there's never been a shortage of soldiers. Who's this? Kiev can be usurped, and Bryansk can be usurped. Both of these I wanted myself, so I'm not going to bother. Because then I'd get the penalty of having too many titles being held. Right, we're trying to convert Kiev right now. That's fine. Bloody hell. I feel use the Sigurd to join all their factions. Do we have any strong factions against us? No. No, we don't. We can create 3 titles. I don't want to. I'm a little bit nervous. You might be able to tell that I'm a tiny bit nervous about holding all of this land. Although you are only 24, it's going to be, hopefully, touch wood, a long time before you die. Although, the last time I said that, I went through 3 emperors in a very short time. And here is the increased council power of Scandinavia faction. We've still got a fair amount of money. We are, in fact, making money right now. There was a way of seeing how much our revenue is costing. Our revenue is currently costing 46.7 ducats a month, which is the majority of our expenses. That's because it has to reinforce by another 2,000 men. It does reinforce relatively quickly, so I think we'll be okay. But that faction is probably that big because people are really, really pissed off that I'm holding so much land myself. Yeah, basically. Right, any kings that are annoyed? Nordariki is extremely irritated. You are the weakest of the kings. But still, I think it's going to be worth sending you there to chat them up and hopefully make them a little bit happier. Are we still making money? No, we are researching economy tech. You know what? We're going to collect taxes in Gotland to make ourselves a bit more money. And we are still training troops. Good. What is our levy right now? Wow, our domain levy is tiny. And that's because we are so much over our limit, which is why the dangerous faction is so big compared to us. Okay, that's a problem. That's a very big problem. I kind of have to give some of these territories away. I really don't want to do this. I was hoping that you would have converted by now. It's going to be almost impossible to move my capital from here to where I want it to be and still maintain a solid grip of power in one area. Giving land away is easy, taking it back is not. Which is why I really, really don't want to do that. I mean, I could turn off reinforcement, but honestly, the retinue is a very large chunk of why I could still remain in power. How big is the actual faction? 19,000 men. Okay, that is a lot. We'll lose a vast chunk of the vassals. We have to give the land away. I cannot hold it. Son of a bitch. Or we throw the dice big time and we give away some of our Swedish holdings. Which we would have to do eventually anyway. Right, where is independent holdings? That one. So everything light blue is currently owned by us. Now we could give this away, that's true. And in fact I should. Is Briansk one that I was going to keep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we can give Holmgard away. Because we've done our thing of taking that. This would have had to be given away anyway. Right, so yes, Holmgard. Holmgard can go. So we need some new characters. Who are not a ruler. My religion, my culture. Male. Sorry, women. Asbjorn. No, actually, you know what? We want a steward in charge of Holmgard. Barad, you will do. Grant landed title, County of Holmgard. Hadn't quite built it up as much as I would have liked, but never mind. Grant landed title, Ladoga. And then we'll go back to the warriors. Asbjorn. Give you Torzok. And Torapets. And then we choose one of those to be the Jarl of Holmgard. That should make people a lot happier. I mean, he's still our direct vassal, And this should allow our domain troops to increase. Because there's a penalty which is applied. I'm not sure where we can see that. Okay, you can't see it. But there is a penalty which is applied when you are over your domain limit. Fortunately, it's not going to show us what that is. But it's apparently pretty hefty. I want to set this to the crown focus. And I want this converted soon. And I'd also like these to stop being... ooh. Levy reinforcement rate, minus 70% for 26 years. Shit. That one only lasts for 1 more year. So the recently conquered will go away, but the other one won't. Okay, we're really on the ropes right now. An architect has been brought before your court, proposing construction of a new castle in Tyrol for less resources than such a massive project would normally take. Before you give him the answer, Simond, your steward, whispers in your ear, I know of this man. I believe we can trust him. 400 gold. It's taking money I don't have. What is... Oh. Yeah, that's going to have killed my income. Because I gave away really valuable territories. The faction has shrunk, and is shrinking. And the fact that we're not so far over my domain limit is going to mean that my vassals are a hell of a lot happier. We're still 4 over, which is still pretty bad, but it's not as bad. Okay, we're down to 92. It's shrinking, it's shrinking. Whew! That's the initial hurdle over. Now I just need to survive for, what was it, 25 years without any other significant things happening. But we've retained this central location, which is the important thing. That is going to be a very, very powerful center of power once it's actually fully ours and fully developed, because it's a lot wealthier than Sweden is, and it's more central to what our empire will be. I mean, eventually it will stretch down to here, and at that point we will switch our capital to being over here in preparation for EU4, hopefully, if we reach that, which we should. Oh, and there was also a comment which was saying that there is no canal through here, which indeed there is not. Which basically means that you have to conquer this area and then build a shiteload of shipyards to actually get boats over here. Otherwise you're walking the long way. Thankfully there is no such thing as proper borders in this. There's no... Everything is open access. You can't shut your borders to rampaging armies. It just wasn't a thing. Formalized borders weren't a thing. Alright, education focus. This is the quick sister. Haughty, indolent, curious. Curious, yeah, that'll do. You're very, very diplomatic already. And then a betrothed can marry. Warvar of Finland to my aunt. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's shrinking. What is that faction at now? 12,000 men. Still pretty high. But it wouldn't be all of my powerful vassals, so we would actually have a chunk of troops on our side. Whew, man. Apparently Holmgard's at war with someone already. Who are you fighting? War to revoke Toropets. Oh, I see, you're trying to get the little counts that I separated under you into a more cohesive centre. Fine, keeps you busy. Can I please convert some of these territories? Hurry up! Bothilda. Lenin. You're not a direct descendant, so I don't care that much. We have a bunch of titles that we can create. And I still not take Ruthenia. Oh, now I can usurp it, so long as it's in 4 years' time. Interesting. So whatever was stopping me before, apparently no longer is. Alright, so some of these are recovering. We're getting the levies back. Still very, very low. And we're making more tax money out of them too. What does it say? Here? No. impatient. I'm getting impatient with the situation. Yes, that is true. The castle you commissioned in Turov has been finished, more or less on schedule. It appears to be of sturdy construction. Established the Barony of Mazia. Awesome. And that is, in fact, in our lands. And has replaced the tribe. So the tribe we can now replace. Okay, good. That's another baronial holding, although it is going to have nothing in it. That's fine, we can build it up. So you... I could keep it myself. No, I'd rather keep counties. Make a random vassal. And then you can be the baron of that land. Because I believe, unless I choose to change it, this is now the capital. So it's Mazia, the capital of Turov, despite the fact that there is in fact Turov. That's not going to be confusing. Great martial ability rounded up. Bad people. Still losing a whole bunch of wealth because my retinue is still rebuilding. That's fine. Oh man. Oh crap. Are you trying to get him to join this? You are. Refill, you're being bad. Stop that. In fact, can I get you to stop joining factions? No. I will, however, pay you off so that you're super loyal. And yes, Mazir, I do need to start building up a bit. Castle town is relatively cheap. I think that you guys need to start raiding. Let's raiding stance. Get on the boats. To the bank! Because I really, really need money. Ooh, that's looking rather disgusting over there. Let's go to Venice. Seeing as we're in the rivers anyway. In fact, going from Russia to Italy is actually going to be easier now. I mean, that's the downside to moving over here, is I'm much further away from the Bank of England. Where's my fleet gone? Ooh, I have a whole bunch of hospitals. Interesting. Have they been developed at all? A little bit. Oh, they have as well. Well, that's a little bit more resistance to disease. Which is good. Let's go raid Venice. Will some of these count as vassals now, I wonder? Ooh. 6 months of minus 200% level reinforcement rate. Sure, no, too much. New spy master, that's never a good thing. You are not horribly loyal. You are though. You'll do. Find anything being done against me over here, please. There are a lot of known plots. Oh, hello. Yeah, you can stop doing that. Anything against me, we're going to stop. And that one. Okay. You've arrived. Excellent. Go and raid Venice. Do I have any other prisoners I can ransom for money? Because money is what I'm short on. Another thing that would be nice. Oh, hello. 145. That's helpful. 10. The other thing that I could really do with is a great plot. That would go a long way to easing some of the pressure. Germanic priests are constantly pestering me about religion owed in the money in the church. No matter what I do, promise to pray more or read the Holy Scripture. Odin! There we go. That's some of the pressure relieved. Hengist has gathered men. It's going to attack some territory. The commander of the Teutonic Order. Oh, I see. Huh, well that's not good. Hengist of the Teutonic Order is going to try and conquer some of my land. Sometime in the next 2 years. I see. Well, I do still have 21,000 levy troops. Has any of that stuff bloody well converted yet? Come on! Castle town's been built. Good. That's going to be a little bit more income, though it's still not nearly enough to pay for all the retinue losses. Although that is going down. And thank you for pointing out that retinues are so freaking expensive. I would have wondered where all my money was going when I didn't have my army raised. A party of soldiers flying the banner of an alpha of Toropets recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in Gotland. According to the farmer, the campfire spread out of control and his entire crop was reduced to ashes. He has brought the matter before your court and demands compensation. Yeah, Unfer owes money. It's as simple as that. You're only a chief. You're not like a king or anything. Oh, I'm ambitious. That is really helpful, because that comes with a whole bunch of stat increases, as you can see. This ruler is actually proving to be quite good. Shouldn't sound so surprised about that, but he is. It's true. Stop trying to fabricate. Is that another intrigue thing? No. Stop that. That's my heir. No, it's not. It's my second heir. She's my heir now. Really? You're claiming territory on my land? Mistake! Alright. Everyone at court loves the dog, especially the children find much joy in playing with him. Good stuff. Good. Ah, it's not good. You're supposed to be making friends with these people. Toropets is gone. Peasant revolt. Where? Over there. Oh, someone's already killing them for me. Thank you. Sometimes my vassals can be useful. Much obliged. Ah, there we go. That's better. Yeah, technology is spreading quite quickly into Russia at the moment. Probably because I have the crown focus set here. Although once I move the capital over here, I'm going to have to buy up a whole bunch of technology, which is part of the reason I'm trying to save points, though I spent a whole bunch a couple of episodes ago. Which was probably, with hindsight, a bit of a mistake. Right. Have we converted any of this yet? Come on. Hurry up. Though it is Catholic, so it will be more resistant. Especially if my moral authority is low, which currently it's not that low. Failed prepared invasion penalties going down, Lost Holy Wars is going down. I have very high piety. I have very low money. So the ships are now carrying almost 300. Court physician Torbrandir has completely botched the treatment of my half-sister Saga's disease. Saga is now in even worse before, barely clinging on life. I trust you were actually doing your best. We're buddies, right? Yeah, we're totally buddies. Ooh. King Holston usurping a whole bunch of land from here. And Brandenburg. Apparently not, just here. Good, well done. Finally the vassals are doing something right. It's taken them long enough. As soon as this, whatever it is I'm currently burning, town is gone, we're going to go and ship you off. Have to go all the way up here, I think. Where's the nearest actual port? There. Okay, I really need a port on this coast somewhere, or maybe even down there. Why do I have an advisor? I shouldn't have any advisors. I don't. Not anymore. With no council authority, there are no advisors. One evening at court, your mother Tora takes to voicing very aggressive criticism of your wife in front of everyone. She says your wife doesn't know her place and should be kept on a tighter leash. Your wife looks pleadingly at you for support. How friendly are we? 61. How friendly am I with the mother? 100. Well, she is the mother, which comes with a huge bonus. Ooh, minus 50. Or she becomes bitter for 5 years. Did I marry you to my other heir? I did, didn't I? I'd forgotten about that. I don't want you trying to kill me, either of you. But then I should also try and keep the wife happy. And that's just much less of a penalty. Yes, mummy. Hopefully the boats arrive in time before this goes negative. Ah, good. That helps. Where are the boats? Seriously, where are the boats? Over there. It's gonna be close. Boom. Okay, good. Let's head back over here. 10,000 prestige as well. Arrange betrothal with whom? This is my half-sister. To the Prince of Norway. I'm okay with this. That would be another non-aggression pact. Price of decadence. The Shamiraj Sultanate has been overthrown. Pandunulf was taken in battle and is now my prisoner. Well, good. You must be almost at full strength. You are. Excellent. So you just fought a battle, I think. As she is growing older, I can see that Bothilda could use some guidance. She is not even in the line of succession, so I don't care. Ooh, I can have the Duchy of Kiev. No, I don't want duchies. No, I don't want them. It just makes people jealous. How are we doing? Come on, religion. I mean, we need to try and get this to Amenko holdouts. I'd really like you to join us. I'll treat you well. Oh, you're at war, so I can't offer you a vassalization. I need to like integrate you at some point somehow. I'm just not entirely sure how I would do it. Shit. That's what I was really hoping wouldn't happen. Well, at least this means I'm now at war with an infidel, which means my vassals will be a lot happier. But that is Lombardy. What is the CB? Holy War for Holstein. Okay, it's not a bad one. Except for the fact that they have huge armies. 35,000 to my... Actually, mine's not that much smaller. 30,000. Plus I do have this arriving quite soon. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's raise the banners. and leave it at that point. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you have not done so already, then please do consider subscribing as well. If you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.